Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is finally going to be about the Paranoise 2.0 Air Force Ones, and I know some of you guys have been waiting for this video because I guess I kept saying in my last few videos that it's going to be my next upload, and then I just kept uploading other stuff. So last week, for example, I posted about the Sean Cliver Nike SB Dunks. So today we are finally going to be talking about the Paranoise 2.0. I also have the 1.0s that came out last year, but they are essentially the same sneaker, just in a different colorway. And then I also want to share with you guys how to lace the sneakers like this. Obviously, I got the idea from the campaign that they did for the sneakers, and also I think that is how G-Dragon had them on feet when he released the 1.0. And the whole time that I've had these 1.0s, I've never actually laced it like this, and I only decided to do it like that when I was trying to take a photo for Instagram. I already posted it. I thought it was kind of cute. I bought some flowers to go along with the sneaker photo, and I really like how it turned out. So yeah, I thought I'll share it with you guys in case you're wondering how to do it, because it's pretty easy. But yeah, before we get into that, let's just quickly talk about these sneakers. This is called the Paranoise 2.0, and Nike has collaborated with G-Dragon and his brand Peaceminusone, and they came out with the Paranoise. Well, this is the Paranoise 2.0. I guess this is his second collaboration. Would you consider it second collaboration? Well, it's just a different colorway. As you guys can see, it is pretty obvious what the differences are. So the 1.0 is a black and white colorway, whereas the 2.0 is kind of inverted. So the sneaker is white, whereas the swoosh is black, but it has that same quality where it has a secondary layer underneath the, I guess, top layer of the sneaker. So what's really interesting about this sneaker is that the more you wear it, the secondary layer will peek through, because the top layer is sort of like a coated paint. So when I took this straight out of the box, I could already see a little bit of cracks on the upper layer, and then the more you wear it, this is what it will end up looking like. So it will sort of expose this graffiti kind of artwork style underneath. I haven't really worn these sneakers too much. I've had them for a year now, obviously. I kind of like the look of it having like just majority black and some of the artwork peeking through. I know that the more you wear it, the more the paint will sort of fall off and chip away, which is pretty much the main idea of the design of the sneaker, if that makes any sense. And I think that's a really cool concept, and I really love that. So I have actually worn these once, and in my b-roll I was actually trying to crease them for you guys so that you could see what it looks like with the secondary layer exposed, but I don't know, I think they're just very new, and I think it might take a few wears to actually get the upper layer to peel off. I don't know if you guys can tell, but here on the toe box area, you can see a tiny little bit of the paint chipping off. So I'm excited to see what this looks like with wear, because yeah, it will obviously start looking like this guy over here, and I really love that look. As you guys can see, they both come with these tags. So the 1.0 one has this black tag, and then this lazy. What? I wanted to say daisy. Why did I say lazy? Anyway, so as you guys can see, it has this little daisy graphic, which is the logo for G-Dragon's brand called Peaceminusone. So with the 2.0, you guys can see that the tag is pretty much the same, but just in a different colorway. So it is in white and black, which reflects the colorway of the sneaker. And then on the tongue of the sneaker, it does have the daisy embroidery. And then you'll also see that there are these, like, what do you call this, like lace eyelets? Yes. That took me a while to think about it, but it does come with these little eyelets that you can attach onto the sneaker. So it's kind of just like a screw top kind of thing. So you can attach it here. It doesn't come attached when you purchase the sneakers. It comes in a little Ziploc bag, so you can just attach it over here, and I think that's a really nice detail. So another detail that I really love about these sneakers are the laces. So it does come with this really thick, fat laces, much thicker compared to your standard Air Force Ones. And I feel like it definitely adds to the look of the sneaker, and I like the red details on the tip of the laces. And like I mentioned before, you can either lace them like this as per the campaign, or you can just lace them regularly. When you get them out of the box, they are just laced like this, but it doesn't really take that much effort to change it like this. So I'll show you guys in a little bit. Another detail you'll notice is that when you get the sneakers fresh out of the box, the outsole kind of already has like a worn look, so it has this sort of distressed kind of vibe. And I've actually worn these once and then I cleaned it just before I filmed this video so that you guys wouldn't be like, why does it look so dirty? But when it's fresh out of the box, I already did some b-roll, and that is how it looks like when it's new. So it is obviously intentional, and you can also see that distressed paint mark kind of vibe across the midsoles as well. So when you look at the inside of the sneaker, you can see that the insoles have this graffiti sort of pattern, and that is the same pattern that will be revealed under this paint layer. So the secondary layer of the sneakers have the same sort of graffiti artwork, which I think is really cool. But like I mentioned before, it is pretty much the same concept from the Paranoise 1.0, and I have to say that I absolutely love the 1.0s so much, and that is probably one of the reasons why I don't wear them as much, because I like them so much that I kind of just want to keep them looking good. So yeah, I feel like that's what I do. Like, the more I like the sneakers, the less I want to wear them. It's definitely not my everyday kind of sneaker, and that is why you can see with the 1.0s, like, it is not really that distressed looking. But yeah, hopefully I can give this a few more wears and show you guys what it looks like with the secondary layer exposed a little bit more. But I think that might be a while from now, because yeah, I haven't really been wearing a lot of my sneakers. And like I mentioned before, I wore these once, and I don't know if you guys can tell, there is a little bit of cracking on the upper layer, but I just kind of want it to just crack a little bit more. Between the 1.0 and 2.0, I have to say that I really like the 1.0s more, because I prefer like a black and white colorway, but I think this is such a clean colorway, and I think I may like it a little bit more once I start wearing them in. Overall, I love the concept of the Paranoise 2.0. I think it is such a great sneaker. And also, I realized today, I was looking at the box of the sneaker. Hold on, let me just show you. So this one here is the 2.0 box, and then it retailed for 280 Australian dollars. And then I just realized today when I was looking at the 1.0 box, this one retailed for 270 Australian dollars. So it's like $10 more, which is really not too big of a deal. But I just realized that today, and the only reason why I looked at the label was I was trying to, like, you know, see which one was the right box. And yeah, with this one, the colorway says white/black white. And I guess that was a detail that nobody really cared about. But yes, there is a slight price difference when it comes to the retail price. Obviously, these sneakers are super popular, and I know that a lot of people wanted to get their hands on a pair, and I'm really grateful that I managed to pick up a pair. I'm not too sure what the resale is like, but I'm pretty sure it does go for quite a bit. This is definitely one of my favorite pickups this year. There has been quite a few, but this is one of them. But I don't know whether it's in my like top 5 sneakers of 2020, only because you know, the 1.0 came out last year, and I feel like this is just like a different colorway. So yeah, I don't think it will make it to my best sneakers of 2020, but I definitely love them, and I can't wait to wear them a little bit more. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the lacing bit, because, you know, some of you guys may be interested to see how to lace them, and honestly, it's pretty straightforward. And yeah, I just wanted to see whether it looked good, so let me just unlace these right now. But yeah, how are you guys going? I hope you're having a really great Christmas. I've just been eating a lot the last few days, and that's all I have to tell you guys. I haven't really had anything too exciting. I actually picked up a few new sneakers, so I'm planning on doing another unboxing this week if I have the time, but I'll definitely upload a video before the end of the year. And my birthday is also coming up soon, so guys, I'm just telling you random things because I am unlacing this at the moment. But as I was saying, my birthday is coming up soon. So if you guys didn't know, my birthday is on New Year's Eve. And my plan for my birthday this year is to do nothing. So I live by myself. And I actually really enjoy living by myself. And yeah, I plan on just like ordering myself some really good food. I guess I already had an early birthday celebration because my friend came over last week and then she brought me a cake and everything, which was so nice of her. So yeah, I think on my actual birthday, I'm really not planning on doing anything. Like I said, I just want to stay home. Maybe I should buy myself a cake. Like, is that a little bit sad? But anyway, I haven't fully planned out that day, but I just don't plan on really doing much. I just wanna, you know, enjoy being at home. I really like staying at home, guys. But anyway, I have successfully unlaced these sneakers so you guys can see what these look like when the laces are not on. And I think it's really interesting how like the sort of paint texture is also on the tongue of the sneaker here. And usually with your sneakers, you have this little like slit here so that you can put your laces through and so that the, I guess, tongue will move around. But this one, I think because the paint is painted, actually no, it is still functional. So even though the paint is painted over it, you can still, I guess, put your laces through this if you want, but I don't think it's necessary because, I don't know, the tongue does stay in place with these sneakers. So let's go ahead and start lacing this. They also give you a set of white laces, but I think I'm just going to stick with the black laces for now because I really like the contrast. So what you want to do is start off by feeding the laces through the very top two eyelets or lace holes, whatever you call these. And you just want to make sure as well that you pull them through so that it is even. So you want to make sure that you don't have this section too tight because you want to make sure that you can slip on your sneakers easily. So what I usually do when I'm trying to lace it this style is that I actually have the insert that comes with the sneaker and I have it in the sneaker when I'm lacing it right here so that you can sort of imagine like this is your foot, so you don't want it to be too tight as you're lacing it. So it gives like a good guideline as to how tight or loose you want it. Obviously if it's too tight or loose you can adjust that later, but I think it really helps having the insert in the sneaker. And then what you want to do is you just want to lace it as you usually would. So instead of going upwards, it's just going downwards. I also like to make sure that I'm consistent in the way that I lace my sneaker. So if I have this lace going over the top of my, I guess, right lace, I do it every single time as I'm putting them through the eyelets so that it looks nice and tidy and consistent. And I also make sure that I take my time so that the laces sit nice and flat. So I'm just gonna feed them through the eyelets like so, and then making sure that each time that this side always goes on top, like below this. Does that make sense? Because if you have them like alternate, I just feel like it looks very like messy. So each time I just make sure that my left lace, well, this is my left, so maybe your right, is going on top like so. And then I'll just feed this through as well. So you just want to continue lacing until you get to the very last eyelet. Alright, let me just try and adjust this to make sure that it is looking nice and tidy. So now that I have the laces laced through, you can see that, you know, it is sort of hanging through, and you just want to lace it as you would usually lace your sneakers. So I usually just do a little knot like that, and then I do a bow, and that is pretty much it, guys. Like, I think this is looking very nice and cute, and obviously because you're tying it at the front of the sneaker, that means it's not very adjustable. So yeah, I think the key here is just to make sure that you don't have it laced too tight. So when you have your sneakers laced like this, it essentially makes it more of a slip-on kind of sneaker. So yeah guys, that is pretty much how you lace the laces to look like the campaign, and I think I'm just gonna call this the G-Dragon lacing style because I don't think I've seen anyone lace their laces like this prior to the Paranoise 1.0, because in the campaign in the 1.0 he already had them laced like that, and I've never actually tried this look until recently, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, it's really simple to do. I hope you guys give it a go. Let me know in the comments below whether you prefer the 1.0 or the 2.0. I think the 1.0 is something I would wear more compared to the 2.0, but I think they're both great, and it is such a great sneaker, and I love the concept behind it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Christmas. My apartment does not look festive at all, I'm aware of that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye!